It's your boy Hi-Fi Vega out here sweating in the garage. We're gonna do a little bit something different today. We're gonna talk about how to plasti dip your wheels on the cheap. So I don't wanna waste any of your time. Let's jump into what you need and we'll go straight into the process. All right, as far as what you need, you're gonna need some microfiber cloths. Obviously, you're gonna need some plasti dip. You can find this at your local hardware store, about $6 a can. You're gonna wanna use 1 can for each wheel to make sure you have enough on your wheels to coat it well, be able to peel easily if you want to. You're also gonna need some sort of tire shine. This will go on the tire itself. That way the overspray will easily peel off the tire and we'll only have it sticking to the rim just like we want. You're gonna need a bucket with some warm water in there. You wanna soak these cans for probably about 10 minutes just to make sure it's gonna flow good and spray smooth. I went ahead and removed the tires from my vehicle because it was easy for me to do. You do not have to do that. If you want, you can just run a plastic garbage bag behind this, cover the brake caliper, and spray them straight on the vehicle. You also want to make sure your wheels are clean so that the plasti dip will stick well and get good adherence. That way it'll last a long time. We're gonna go ahead and put our tire shine on the tires themselves using a microfiber. Now we're gonna take a little bit of alcohol, put on a microfiber, and clean the edges where the tire shine might have touched the rim so that the plasti dip will stick to the rim itself. Now we're gonna take our plasti dip out of the water, wipe it dry, shake it up really well. Start with light coats. We're going for about 50% coverage. And then after that, we'll start laying on heavier wet coats to build up the plasti dip. Now I'm gonna start with the overlapping wet coats here. At this point, we're gonna go pretty wet, get it heavy to make sure that we get a smooth finish. All right, I'm ready to hit it with my 3rd coat, but this will be my 2nd wet coat. And we're gonna try to make sure we get complete coverage here and really get it nice and wet so we keep that smooth finish like we want. This is what I ended up with. I think it looks pretty good. There is a slight little bit of texture in some spots, and I think it's just because I had the can a little bit too far away, but I think overall it turned out pretty good. I went ahead and peeled the plasti dip from around here. It was super easy because I put the tire shine on there. It peeled off all in one go. So it's time to get these back on the truck. I'd like to thank all my Patreon supporters, but a special shout out goes to the $6 or more members: 2001 Monolithic, Gene Nava, Joaquin Juarez, El Fuego, Travis McClendon, Brandon Hanna, William Berg, Boxboy Audio Sound Solution, Jesus Tires, Orion the Great, Dennis Cromwell Jr., Scott Dilbeck, D. Stewart, Aaron Waltz, David Kozlik, Scott McCord, and Matthew Tolberg. For as little as $2 a month, you can join the team and help me reach my goal of $200 a month so I can do an exclusive Patreon-only monthly podcast for every tier from $2 all the way up. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to my pitch, and if you want to support, check me out at patreon.com/HiFiVega.